Intolerable. Muhammad disturbs even our foreign alliances. Very well. We will make a foreigner of him.
I feel convicted
Abu Talib has his arms around him. Very well. We will throw uncle and nephew out.
Good.
In one bundle. His whole family out. We will expel them from ourselves. No merchant may trade with them. No land
Whoa, it's like Passover.
No roof shelter them. No baker bake for them. No woman marry them. Until they renounce, they can't.
Walter White.
These were the worst years of Muhammad's life. For 3 years, they suffered the hunger, thirst, cruelty of the open desert. But the year of grief was still to come, when Khadija, Muhammad's wife for 24 years, died. When Abu Talib, his old protector, died. With his last breath, Abu Talib tried again to reconcile Mecca and Muhammad.
He never asked more.
Okay, chat. Let me make sure I have this right, because I was thinking about something and zoned out for a sec, like I was watching, but you know. So they got kicked out of the Kaaba, which is Mecca, and they went to the Abyssinian king, which I remember from reading the biography. Went to the Abyssinian king, and then what happened? Did they just get kicked out of the Abyssinian king? Why were they in the desert? I missed that, and I want to know why. And then we'll continue. This is a really interesting movie. Oh, that was different? Oh. Oh, okay. Oh, only some Muslims went to Abyssinia. Okay. Who were the people in the desert, though? Those were different people than Abyssinia, but who were the people in the desert? Oh, okay, got it. So there are more that left from Mecca.
From you.
And last breath, Abu Talib tried again to reconcile Mecca and Muhammad.
He never asked more from you than one word. One God.
If it were only a question of one word, we would have given him 10 words. But the word he wants would dethrone all the gods.
You were afraid even to hear him.
Damn, you were afraid to even hear him.
With the death of his uncle, Muhammad had now lost all protection. He was no longer safe in Mecca. Alone with Zaid, his adopted son, he went to the hillside town of Taif He asked to be taken in, to be allowed to preach. To his adopted son, he went to the hillside town of Taif. He asked to be taken in, to be allowed to preach. But the children of Taif were turned loose to stone him back into the desert.
What are you doing? Stop! Stop! Leave him alone! Get away!
What the hell?
Muhammad called this the bitterest day of his life. Then, miraculously, when Muhammad's mission seemed to have failed, his entire situation changed. A deputation from the rich but self-destroying city of Medina met him by night at the rocks of Aqaba, asking him to come to them, to stand between their factions, to mediate their continual quarrels and civil wars. Muhammad agreed, provided they gave him a pledge that they worship the one God only.
Wait. When we take this pledge, we expel ourselves from the rest of Arabia. So wait. War is in this pledge. We are to make enemies of brothers. We are to make firewood of our gods. That is the meaning of the pledge. If we take it, there can be no turning back. For Muhammad is indeed the messenger of God, foretold to us by the Jews in our city.
So if anyone has doubt in this pledge, go now.
But if you have no doubts, then you do as I do. I pledge myself to the one and only God, and to you, Muhammad, the messenger of God.
He is of us, and we are of him. Let him bring his followers, our brothers, to us, to Madinah.
Dun, 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 banana. Hallelujah, hallelujah. Hallelujah, hallelujah.
This was a journey that changed the world. The Hejira, or flight to Medina, changed the world. The Hejira, or flight to Medina. Only 70 people, split up into small groups, walking 250 miles of desert. Yet so profound were the consequences, so lasting were the effects of this walk, that from it the Muslims date their calendar. In this moment, Islam found its future. Muhammad himself stayed in Mecca in the greatest danger until all his followers had left safely.
Man, why don't they get some freaking horses? They too broke? Someone needed to give them some horses, bruh. That's a long way to walk, G. Why aren't they running? Run it!
Muhammad has become a nation. He has received a city, entered into pledges and treaties. And you, Salul, who claimed to be king of Medina, lost the kingdom last night while you were in bed.
You should worry about yourself, Busofian. Every time you trade a whiff of perfume up to Syria, you must creep past that man in Medina. He is across your mercantile throat, so to speak.
And what do you intend to do?
I intend to wait.
And how long will you wait?
Till you and the rest of Arabia remove him. To save your way of life.
And while you wait?
I shall accept his call, of course. Does he think I will give him my birthright? I will not. Madinah is worth a conversion.
Hypocrisy.
Call it a healthy hypocrisy.
King Salul, wiping his face on the floor 5 times a day, praying. I don't believe it.
He may not have to. We'll do now what we should have done before. Kill Muhammad.
Come and see. They say that practice leads to perfection. Seven young men, each from a different family. My own son Ikrimah is with them. They will stab him together. If the responsibility for his death is shared, where lies the guilt? My idea.
Genius, Stike.
I'm
But
not sure I'm part of it. Muhammad's body contains too much.
bots in the chat.
His mind, his words.
But it is an ingenious solution.
And a final one.
Here they go. They're gonna kill him. Dun, 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 dun.
Ali, his cousin, lay there to die for him? Who are we fighting?
He cannot go far. All the tracks are watched. He must take to the desert. Mecca will give 100 camels to the man who brings back Muhammad, or his head. Look for 3 of them. Muhammad,
Freaking bot.
Abu Bakr, and Norakat as Bedouin guide.
Bots. The 3 little bots. The 3 little munchkins. Freaking munchkins. L-bot. W Latif, W Umi.
They're not grazing camels. They've eaten dates. They're from the city.
Why are you here? Madinah's to the north.
They make the tracks. Not I.
Nomads? Traveling west?
I know my art.
They say that you can track a bird by smelling the air. We go with them.
I know my art. Dude looks like a legend. I want to go to this desert, bro. No cap. On my mama.
In that cave over there.
Muhammad! If you come out, we'll take you to Mecca alive.
Cap. They're gonna get him. They're gonna get him.
Muhammad, come out!
Sure, there's a desert in Texas. What am I saying?
They can't be in there. This web is unbroken.
And these pigeons, they would not build. We were wrong to follow them. We should have gone north.
Let's move then.
We still have time to head them off.
Gotti. The three musketeers continue their journey of being little bots.
A few threads of a spider's web were all that was then between Mohammed and murder. But he was a man not...
Oh, he was in there?
The Bedouin guide led him and his companion, Abu Bekr, in their escape through untracked spaces of the desert and the heat of the June days. At Medina, his followers waited with their welcome ready, but in great fear for his journey.
500 IQ gameplay right there. Alan. Palm trees in the desert. Say what? That's beautiful.
Anything?
No, nothing.
He himself says he's only a man. No man can survive that heat.
That's what you think, little bot.
I see them.
What's that noise?
Run and hide. I may be obliged to free you as a gesture.
Hey. Hey. What? Hey. 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 Hey.
Welcome to the city of Medina the Blessed. Your city, messenger of God.
You will stay with me, messenger of God. I had the best house in Medina. You will give me the honor of keeping you. Stay with me!
Please. How can the Prophet choose between so many welcomes?
Where God guides his camel to stop, there he will build his house.
All agreed? We turn Khazwa, his camel, loose. And where Khazwa sits, the Prophet stays.
A little superstitious, no?
Clever man.
Why he sound like that?
Choice made by a camel can offend no one.
Oh. Oh. The camel like, yo, what? Eat him, eat him, eat him. Do it.
Here we will build a house of the Prophet.
And our first meeting place, a prayer house. The first mosque of Islam, here.
Yo. Is that what they actually did though? Epic montage begin!
What is the Prophet of God doing? Carrying bricks, eh? Give me that. Look, you are doing too much. Please, go and sit down. We'll do it. Look, he went for more.
Work is a worship, he says.
He's 53 years old.
Oh my gosh.
How old are you?
Oh. Work is a worship. Yo, that ain't gonna stop the rain, my boy. W. W's.
But there's something missing. Maybe a bell to call the people in.
The Christians use a bell?
What about a horn?
Like the Jews.
A drum.
A drum.
There's too much blood in a drum.
Why not the human voice? As in Omar ibn Khattab's vision.
If the Prophet agrees, he means you, Bilal.
Me?
You have a good voice, use it. Climb up there.
We all know that feeling. Okay, go on.
Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Allahu Akbar. Ashhadu an la ilaha illa Allah. أشهد أن لا إله إلا الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله أشهد أن محمدا رسول الله حي على الصلاة حي على الصلاة حي على الفلاح حي على الفلاح الله أكبر الله أكبر لا إله إلا الله
Brothers!
Hey, we're going to take an intermission in a sec.
Today, a man of Medina will embrace a man of Mecca. Each will share half and half.
Allahu Akbar.
Reach out. Embrace your neighbor in brotherhood.
Hey, this is what we do at church. Hey. Whoa.
I'm tired of the politics of kissing slaves. Read this. Prophets should concern themselves with the afterworld.
How is my son?
Praying like a horse. Does it burn your hands?
If it's not torn up, it will burn down the house.
He's making laws like a king. He has declared that loyalty to Islam is more than loyalty to tribe or family.
What? All Muslims are next of kin to one another?
Don't be misled by that. He must change the nature of the tribes before that. The danger is here. Equality. A man's neighbor is as good as himself.
The lunatic means it.
Jews and Christians have equal rights with Muslims. The Jews who attach themselves to our commonwealth shall be protected.
Women have rights of inheritance.
Rights? Next he'll be giving the camel rights.
He has. The lunatic has. You can't overload them. He's remaking a city. My city.
Damn him. He's taken our sons from us. Our future from us. His rights. And our wrongs.
Yeah, because you little bot.
No more. This time, it will not be just as riffraff. We will take everything of value they have left in Mecca. Their rugs, their houses, their silver. And with it, enlarge our caravan to Damascus.
Wait, what's happening? Wait, what? Where is this? Where is this? Is this in Mecca?